Okay, and the patch is here. So April 27th, there is the update note for both global as well as NA servers. I will only be covering the NA patch notes because they are essentially the same, apart from this one small change right here. The same patch will be for both NA and global. So just to not duplicate myself, you can follow this, and the same changes will be apply to your server regardless of where you play. So a small change for the NA servers only. So the US West region, as mentioned previously, is getting merged. So these two servers are getting merged into Annabelle, and you can read more about it here. And this was released like a week ago or so. There will be various rewards. This is what is getting reset. So like usage statistics, records and stuff like that, and you're getting quite a hefty compensation. So this is most likely to compensate for the missed guild battle, some missed fights that you will be doing in arena and brawl, as well as some scrolls uh, to just get extra. Some of the name change because of course if you're merging into a different server, you may want to go under a different name right now. As previously, you were even able to complete the same names even if you're in different servers. For example, I had Farmer set up on my main account as well as another server account, and it allowed me to do that. So this was changed since then. So this is probably the reason why you're getting the ticket. And yeah, let's jump back into the main notes. The server one is sort of old news, so I'm not gonna go too deep into it. So there is a new summoner pass starting next week, and the featured monster will be the Water Monkey King. I will be testing him out as soon as Monday arrives. So we'll test him out in arena, brawl arena, maybe battlefield. We'll see where he's good at. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And if you're interested in checking those videos out, make sure to drop a sub. And yeah, the rest of the rewards looks like they're the same. You get some extra mining, extra rewards from Battle Grove, Caiross, nothing changes there. Now this is an amazing change for the Summoner Pass as well as Arena Pass holders. So instead of getting one of the rewards where you're getting 5,000 gold, you will be actually getting 200 quick battle permits. And these quick battle permits, as you know, allow you to quick battle in certain dungeons like Path of Growth, Kairos, and stuff like that, as long as you have a power that is higher, like significantly higher than the required power. You don't even need to enter the fight. You can simply use a ticket and finish the battle faster. So this is sort of a buff to the Summoner Pass without actually affecting the gameplay, and this is exactly the direction I wish most packs would head into. Battlefield's getting a small change, and you will be getting some extra gold based on the amount of points you get. Still not sure of the final amount of points, and Battlefield is locked in my region until the evening, so we'll have to see over the next few days. Oh, and one more thing about the update. Usually these happen unannounced, but these surprise challenges sometimes drop for a week. If you have the book in your inventory, you will see that it glows blue when there is a new challenge happening. So for NA, there is a challenge for the Legendary Scroll as well as some Transcendence materials. Do check if this is the same for you in the global servers, as uh, I'm unfortunately not able to check them at this moment. So make sure that there are no surprise challenges, as they only last a week and the rewards you get are pretty decent from there. So yeah, I just wanted to chime in, and I'll resume to the rest of the video. And this is probably the biggest change. So both Rupture as well as Elite Raid support runs, they were previously available infinitely, but you would only get one reward per day. Now these are getting changed to receive rewards 5 times per day. Again, the final amount of rewards we get is still unknown, but I'm assuming that it will be similar to the previous one-time reward, and this is a great option because, especially for Rupture, you're actually able to solo most those dungeons, especially if it's the distorted one, like you complete your level 4 and then you go support solo in level 1s, or you can team up with whoever. There's more support runs, there will be more people in queues, which will of course lead to shorter queue times for both Rupture and Raids. So this is an amazing change in my opinion. And similar to that, Seal is actually improving the support awards as well. So previously you were able to do 3 support runs, so 2 of them were for runes and the third one was for tokens. Now that's getting to 10 times a week. The awards still unsure, we'll have to see once the patch drops, but amazing change, because I know especially in less popular servers, seal queue is a really big problem. In our server you can sometimes wait 10 to 20 minutes in queue and not find a single match. So this should boost up that flow rate of people in the dungeon. Of course, the promised change for the exchange center is happening, and I will actually review that in more detail later today or tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And as with any update, there will be a few events coming. So Banyan Merch and Skystone Trade, this is an event that we already had. This time is different items and the rewards you get are a bit different. Spoiler alert, this event is awesome because you can get like close to 400,000 Skystones without too much effort. And I already covered the details in the yesterday's video where I reviewed the events for Wunschman collab. I did mention this event in the beginning as well, and you can see the exact items and the rewards you get from there. And since Trial of Ascension is resetting, there will be the small event for TOA rewards for the first week. So make sure to push the normal tower to level 200 so you can receive these before they expire. And yeah, that's about it. The note this week is a bit smaller since there is mostly collab stuff happening. So if we get some collab units, we will of course be covering those. However, I'm not putting too much hope in that, especially since we don't receive that many skulls. And yeah, we'll be testing out Exchange Center, we'll be testing out the Water Monkey King soon, and I'll see you in the next one.